Hello everyone, Courtney here. Welcome to my holiday special here in 2023. Today, we are going to talk about holidays in December and something that makes them incredibly unique and powerful that can actually help your inventing game. Welcome to episode number 38. Let's get into it.
Where inventing, passion, and hard work intersect. Welcome to the Serial Inventing Podcast. Bite-sized, perspective-altering episodes on serial inventing and beyond. From motivating key tips on product licensing to obstacle-busting conversations on transitioning to a full-time serial product developer. Buckle your seatbelt, because you're in for a ride. Warning, this podcast may motivate you to make wild decisions that will propel you forward in your inventing career and hijack more of your time for your passion. If you aren't ready to make it happen, then this podcast isn't for you.
A lot of magical things seem to happen in December, and sometimes it is quite powerful yet can feel random. The first time something happens, we can call it an accident. The second, maybe a coincidence. But the third time is rather synchronic or feels like a pattern. Well, what if it is beyond the third time and doesn't just seem like a coincidence anymore? You might be catching drift of what is known as a morphic field or morphic resonance. And December holidays, especially Christmas, is a massive morphic field, if not the largest morphic field I could conceive. But what really is a morphic field, and how can it help us with inventing? Once again, we will start with a definition. Morphic resonance is a theory hypothesized by Rupert Sheldrake, an author, researcher, and biologist. Dictionary.com states that it is the idea that through an almost telepathic effect or sympathetic vibration, an event or act can lead to similar events or acts in the future, or an idea conceived in one mind can then arise in another. Do you ever get the sense that you are being stared at, or that your dog knows when you come home? Sheldrake actually wrote books on these very things, and how and why they happen. What effect do you think it has when you consume the same type of material for an entire month? Hot cocoa, holiday movies, gift buying, gift opening, eating good food, hanging out with your loved ones, and so on. It's almost like Christmas has its own persona. And every winter you will feel the celebrations around you. You are experiencing the morphic field of Christmas. Or how about if an inventor buys a particular set of pencils, my favorite are the Blackwings, and slowly that brand becomes more adopted by the vast majority and it becomes the staple utensil for inventors. Do you think you will be a better inventor if you buy them and tap into the morphic field of an inventor? And if so, why? Does the pencil you use actually matter in getting a licensing deal? Let's say we believe in the theory of morphic resonance and that it does make a difference. Because many inventors from around the world are constantly, every day, using these tools. So by getting these tools as well, you are participating in that morphic field. This connects well to my most listened to episode of all time, episode 18, called Why Your Identity is Holding You Back, and episode 19, Would You Do This for Free? These episodes talk a lot about consuming your passion and filling your lifestyle with as many things as you possibly can that are about your passions and goals to get ahead of the game. Interestingly, this also segues into episode 35, talking about flow. Could it be possible that a flow state is really just tapping into a morphic field? I have seen morphic resonance happen right before my eyes on so many occasions. I can't not believe it now. And it's time we considered capitalizing on it too. What we need first, as usual, is awareness. We must be able to successfully recognize it first so we can grab hold of it and possibly even make our own. Anything that is large, well-known, and mass market is most likely a morphic field. So here's where you come in. What identity do you want in 2024? If someone asks you what you do, what do you want that answer to be? For example, hi, my name is Courtney, and I am a product developer. Write your answer down and keep yourself accountable to it by writing down your new identity to me on a LinkedIn message. Here's a good set of steps for you to try. 1. Write out your identity sentence. There is more info on how to do this in episode 18. 2. Write down one step you must take to get slightly closer to that new identity and make that happen in January. Make it too small to not fail, such as subscribe to a magazine on your passion, follow a bunch of podcasts in your area of interest, or cut back a few hours on your job to spend more time focusing on what you love. Number 3, try to find as many morphic fields as you can within your passion. Here is a list for you. Trade associations, Facebook and LinkedIn groups, organizations, companies, communities, podcasts, Discord channels, books, magazines, events online and in person, buildings, tools of the trade for that passion, furniture that gives off a certain vibe, trade shows, vision boards, and the list goes on and on. If you send me your identity sentence on LinkedIn, I will send you this list of morphic fields so you don't need to write it down. To become the person you want to be in 2024, or any year or even day for that matter, you must take on the persona of who you want to become, and it starts now. Take one small step towards your new identity and see how far you can transform your life to consume your passion. And I guarantee if you do this, you will go from consuming to creating. And just in time for January coming up, I created a calendar out now that is just for inventors to help you consume your new identity a little bit each month. Each month, it includes an inventor challenge, a book recommendation, and a quote by an inventor born that month. Are you ready to transform your 2024? If so, here is your recipe for success, and I would recommend pausing this episode here, grabbing a pencil and paper, and taking some notes. Step 1. Listen to episode 18 and create your identity sentence and send it to me via LinkedIn message. Step 2. Start consuming as much as you possibly can on your passion of inventing or in the area in which you are inventing in, and flood your mind with intel and stories. Check out my inventor calendar located in the show notes to help you consume more information. Step 3. Write down what small step in January you will take to get closer to your inventing goals and pencil it in on your calendar. And that's it. Create your identity sentence, consume your passion, set a goal. And I'll see you guys next year for more episodes to help keep you on track and remember what matters most. Thanks for tuning in and taking a few bites with me today. And remember, serial inventors don't make excuses. They make it happen. See you soon!